it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today with probably the final Friday book haul of 2021. So I will get started. I have a few things. This Gigantor book that I got, it's huge. It's old. It has beautiful golden page edges. It is a French book called Apparel et Aventure. And basically that is what it is perils and adventures. So this page, right, isn't that beautiful? It's falling out of its spine. It's a very beautiful old book. I don't know the date. I tried to find one, but it's just not there. It has that lovely smooth older kind of paper. It's not like the cottony type, but like it's very quality, beautiful paper. So I feel like this might be kind of like a French colonial type story, because I'm seeing a lot of images of like I haven't done a lot of reading in it. I know this is an 1800s book. This is a late 1800s book, just from its style. There is mention of like 1831, 1832. I know it's a late 1800s book, but it's kind of like a world, adventure kind of book, or like the documentation of the French on some travels. But that being said, I don't really think I'll be using many of the images because they're kind of like not ideal. But what I bought it for is just the pages and the page text. I just think it will be really good for collage, or for like making beautiful things like envelopes out of. I really love that every page has this border. That's really lovely. Oh, what is this? And there's a surprise inside. Oh my gosh, look at this old this is an old French ledger. Wow. There's two pages of it here, pages 3594 and 3595. Well, that's certainly a treasure find from a huge ledger book. I don't know what to say. Wow, that's really cool. I'm just looking to see if there's any more. It does not appear so. But yeah, that is one of the cool things about buying old books, is that you often can find some old things that get put inside them. So I will set this gigantic book aside and grab the next things here. So next I found just this book about wolves. I just like it's a troll book, and Happy Valentine's Day 2004 from Granny and Grandpa. That's so cute. Granny and Grandpa. Okay, so it has nice wintry type images in it, and because I just took part in Defemember and I was using a lot of winter type animals, I just kind of value the illustrations in here. I think they're quite nice. Then I found this book, and it's essentially these two books together. I think they're the Marlo Thomas Free to Be You and Me. They're children's books, and this is the 25th anniversary collection. It's stories, songs, and poems for adults and children to enjoy together. And it's got different kinds of illustrations in it, but also it has a lot of fun verses, and I just think it's a cute book. Like I'm going to probably read a good amount of it with my daughter, because it's the kind of literature that's older, but like you can trust it because it's Marlo Thomas. Like there were definitely kind of two, well, it really depends on the time frame, but there's kind of two schools of children's literature, like the stuff that many of us grew up on that we didn't quite realize how utterly brutal it is. And then there was like, Mr. Rogers and Marlo Thomas and people like them who really understood child psychology, even though it was the 70s and 80s. The next I found these, hold on, I think I have one more. Yeah, so these books. Okay, so if you tuned into, I think it was my last Friday book haul. I had found a few of these books, these old electronics books. So at my holiday market, I had gutted all of these books and I had put just plain dyed papers in them, like avocado, coffee and tea, and, you know, different kinds of dyed papers. And I'd left a few of the original pages in the signatures. I put, you know, around 6 signatures, 6 to 8 in each of them, and they were just plain books. Well, they were a huge hit. People loved them. I have no more left. Well, we have a bonus in here, although I think it's what I don't want, which is like an old napkin. No thank you. But there's really cool technical drawings and stuff in them as well. So I had clipped out a lot of those and put them into like my snippets bin. So yeah, I'm happy to find these. And this one's really fat, so I could do a chunky journal with this one. It's really, oh, what was that? Today's the day of finding tucked in things. A flower. Okay. Somebody is tucking things into my books here. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, this is a cool big book with great images. Okay. And then I just found a couple of oldies. So this is kind of a classic Bobbsey Twins, but this one was in really good condition. And I sort of have the same thought in mind with this one as with those electronics books, like a nice old book that's a classic that I would just fill with plain drawing paper, like it's a sketchbook. Also, the text in this is really large, so it's great for doing word snippets. And then I found this one called Discovering Music, A Course in Music Appreciation, 3rd edition. And I just thought it was a really beautiful like cover. It's a lovely book. Sioux Falls, is that South Dakota? Really weird. Wonder how it got here. Yeah. This book has traveled. Yeah, so that's a cool book. Now I'm like looking through all my books like, is there something secret tucked in there? The next book is so funny. Okay, so there were 2 of these kind of books, and one was called like Life with Scarves. And then there was this one, The Naughty Look, using the scarf clip. I thought this is like so hilarious. Why did I get this? Well, I did have a reason. So look, there's these cool illustrations of women. I just think they're really nice, like illustrations, and it's both sides of the page. And it's like instructions on like tying scarves, you know, so. And they're just really cute illustrations, and I also love the color of the text and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a score. It's a really fun book. And, you know, if I did something with like a fashion illustration kind of bend to it, that, you know, that would be something I could use, but it's so funny. And then I found this, it's not a book per se, but it's a 2-table tally from Lady Lines, Burlington, Ontario. So it looks, I guess, it's use the schedule for mixed parties or to play couple against couple. So it's like some kind of a game, and like you would keep score basically. But yeah, I thought that was just a fun little piece of ephemera. And then a couple more things. So I've been planning and collecting for quite some time for a Baba Yaga journal. And I have found this book, Baba Yaga and Vasilia the Brave. So this is a children's book that has some really interesting illustrations in it. Very cool. And it will certainly come in handy with my Baba Yaga journal that I'm planning to work on. That journal is going to be a while though, because I have a really cool plan in mind for it. I just need endless amounts of time, I really do, because I have all these things on my list. And then I found this, The Crafter's Pattern Source Book. It didn't look like much, honestly. When I first looked at the cover, I was like, oh, this is one of those photography tacky kind of books, whatever. But inside, nope. It's actually all black and white illustrated motifs, except for, you know, a random few pages. But yeah, these are great. And I will definitely make use of these. So all sorts of cool motifs. Okay, and then a couple other things. So have you snuzzled a wuzzle today? So in case you didn't know, I'm a kid of the 80s, and so I am very much into vintage toys as well. And so I do have planned a whole series of these kind of 80s journals. I've got a lot of books that I've been hoarding kind of for this. Wuzzles, definitely. We will have a Wuzzle series probably coming. And like I've already done a few different ones. I've done Rainbow Bright, a few others, but I have a lot of things that I really want to do in this sort of genre. Then I got The Grass Eaters, which is just another book of animal illustrations. These are black and whites mainly. There's a few photographs, but I mainly got it for the... there aren't a lot of pages in this book. It's kind of just a few. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. He's sticking his tongue out, and look how shaggy he is. This is kind of how, I can identify with this right now. It's the week of Christmas, and I think, like, I'm pretty much getting to this stage. So, yeah. Troop on, little goat friend. But, yeah, there's some really nice illustrations of baby and mom bum, That's how it goes. Okay. Okay, sorry. I had to dig out the books from the other things that I thrifted, which I'll share quickly with you at the end of this, because why not? So then I found this book. It's called Married in the Movies, and it's a cute little square white book, and I like the end papers, and it's literally just marriage scenes from in films, all black and white, and I thought those could be really great to cut out for, paper doll type or embellishment, on an ephemera. And there's some really cool ones like Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. The one that got me the most excited when I opened the book, though, was Beetlejuice. So that was kind of cool to see. But there's a lot of like classic, beautiful, and interesting wedding images. And then I found this book. It's just a journal with this apparently Einstein quote on the front, but I got it for the paper. It's just this nice brown craft kind of paper, so I'll just be using the paper from it. And then I'll show you what else I got. So this wooden box I got here because I just need another ephemera box, and then I'll save the linens to last, but I got a bunch of things that I'm going to rust. So I'm going to be rusting all these hinges. I've got to paint strip a few of them because they've got this white paint on them, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to rust all of this and use it for printing fabric, as well as for the cover of journals, probably some of these hinges. Yeah, and just some fun different pieces. And I got this cabinet pull and a couple of light switch holders, and this is just a little drawer tab thingy. But yeah, they will make really fun markings for rusting. And then I got a few cute linens. So I am doing a bit of preparation for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, because I have gotten started on that. I know I haven't provided an update recently. I've just been very into Ephemerember. That project is going to start in January. So yeah. I got 2 of these, and this I will tea dye. Isn't that beautiful? It's a really pretty, let me just tear off this tag. Oy, they double clipped it. Okay, so this is a really pretty floral, it would be nice wrapped around a journal too, but it's a little wide, but yeah, it's nice. I will tea dye it. And then I found these, so I got, I think, 3 of them. And they are like napkin type, sort of like sampler style fabric. Like they're a woven, or probably a cotton. And I just thought they were really cool. And I was thinking about them in terms of a few different things to use in journals, as well as maybe some part of it could fit into the Roxy's journal. We'll see. But yeah, those are the linens and the rusty things that I got. That's all the thrifting that I've done. So I've not done too much, which is a good thing, because I am sort of planning next year to just be like purge, not purge, but use and put it back out into the world. Yeah. So doesn't mean I won't be doing thrift hauls, because come on, who are we kidding here? So anyways, that's it for me for today. I will be back with something fun very soon. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope your holidays are a lot of fun and you just get to rest and relax, get out and get some snowy fun times happening if you can. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.